Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Cup Final Day. That's right, it's Cup Final Day. We did make it to the end of the season, a record 98 points in the league. So we have done very, very well. First thing, ignore the spot on my head. I know you're looking at it. Please ignore it. It's massive and red, and my girlfriend said to put some makeup on it, but I don't want to do that because I don't like the feel of it. And it's really big and red and I can't pop it, so don't look. But otherwise, we'll carry on with the game. Honestly, stop looking at it. So, like we've mentioned before, so we came back in this game here. We played Dorog in the game after, which we did win 2-1. It was a bit sketchy for a little bit. They did look quite good, so I was a bit worried that about this final. Then we got Pex in the next game, won that 2-1. Girimot we drew with. Haven't been great, but we're winning, which is the main thing. Sandri getting a goal along with Zujak's penalty against Kaposvar, and then Sentiutorink again. We managed to win 1-0 with Atsu getting a goal in the 8th minute. Now, when it comes to Dorog and how we're going to play, I think we're just going to play like we normally do. There's no change needed. We beat them last time. I think we can beat them again. With regards to the team itself, this is kind of how we're lining up. We've got Varga is there and he could play. I'm kind of thinking we should play him. Obviously, unfortunately, we had Korhut injured in the last game. So Ferenzi's had to come in and kind of try and get his sharpness up. He's done okay. He's done absolutely fine. So there's no real concern on that front. He could be better, but nothing too drastic. We've obviously got some lovely green lines on the pitch, which is always nice to see. Atsu, I kind of want to just play anyway. With that front four, you can't really go wrong. Having Agoston Beignet, he's a young lad, but I think he can do the job in there. He's done it for us most of the time. I think we will put Varga on the bench though. We'll pop him on for Zatmari, and we'll probably just stick with that team. I think it's good enough. I think we should still be able to win this. They're a team in our division, so we've just gone through that. So we'll jump straight into the game. Obviously, after there's been an update on Football Manager having recording this, so there are some new little things here that actually pop up now, which is nice. Varga being pleased to be back in the team after his injury, which is good to see. So we are playing the Dorogi team that we have come up with. We've got the big match day feeling. We've got the 4-2-3-1 formation that we've been performing very well with. So hopefully this will kind of make us better than we are. We will be in the Europa Conference if we win this. So it would be absolutely something that I want to get into. No doubt about that. Especially first season, it'd be great. Boost morale at the club. Know that we're in the right track with how things are going, and we'll be able to kind of go and push on to hopefully win the Hungarian First Division. Don't know how quickly that'll be, but quicker than anything else, I hope. So we're half an hour into the game. We've been dominating. First highlight of the whole game. Sandri with the ball playing it out to Atsu. He's quite narrow. Is he going to look to drive out wide or wait for the pass? He has I mean, that was risky, but I'll take it. Ball in. The defender's missed it, and so Jetsi. He's just poked it wide. It was kind of a gilt edge opportunity, really. He could have took a touch, to be honest. Two defenders were just all over the place for Dorog. It's coming up to half-time. Can Zuzak make something happen just before half-time? He can. What a free kick. Lovely. His 22nd goal of the season. He's absolutely smashed things. I think we might look to bring Atsu off at half-time. He's not really given us as much as we'd probably hoped, but fantastic free kick. That's why he's here. It's great stuff. It gives us that advantage, definitely, when it comes to the league. Right, yeah, so we'll jump straight in and change Atsu out. Who should we bring in, though? That's the question. I'm thinking either Soz or Body. Let's bring Body in. Pop him on that right-hand side. He can come on, do a job for us. Absolutely no problem. I think we're pretty comfortable. They've had one shot all game, and it wasn't even on target. So, looking positive. It's a throw in by Kuznier into Beignet, who's unable to get that ball across. Out to Poor. He's going to look again to Diwali. Can Diwali work his magic here and plays it into Sandri? Out to Sujak, who plays it then out to Ferenzi. He's able to just about to keep it in. Can he look to get that ball across? He does. And Zetzi's there. I love that they've now got the assist back on in the game for when they score that goal. Makes you aware of who actually got that assist. But it was lovely build-up play. We kept the ball, waited for that overlap. Ferenzi was able to get there, whip that ball across. Zetzi's not making a mistake. We had two players there fighting for the header. We're making enough chances that you can share, boys. Don't worry about stealing it from each other. You can share. 70 minutes in, it's a goal kick. It's cleared out wide, but not to anyone. And Ferenzi's got this now. Bombing down this left outside once again. He's matching Korhut. That is one thing he has done. We've replaced Korhut with another Korhut with Ferenzi. Ball in. It's over for Zetzi's head. But it's come out to Beignet. He's into Sandri. Looks to play out wide of Bodie. What a ball that is. He's taking on the defender. Pays it back. Mauricio. Fantastic block. Ferenzi's now end of the highlight. It was a great block by their defence, but maybe we should have scored there. But 2-0 I'm very happy with. Maybe we should bring someone on for the last 9 minutes. It's quite comfortable. Let's bring Varga on to shore things up a little. We'll take Beignet off, swap them over so Sandri can sit a bit deeper, hopefully not have to run quite as much. And then let's bring on Barani on for Mauricio. So with Mauricio, I'm not sure how we're going to look at if we're going to look to sign him or not. We've obviously got a couple of players coming in at the end of the season. We'll have to kind of look through the team and see how we feel. He has done very well. He's been a great player, but we're limited on the amount of foreign players we can have. I'm not sure if that changes in the Premier Division. I'll have to take a look at that and then make a decision on that. But fantastic ball by Zuzak. Says he's there, 1-on-1. Should have been a goal, really. Bit disappointed that he didn't get that, put that bottom right-hand corner. That's why we're bringing in another striker from Red Bull Leipzig. So looks like that is going to be it. We've won the league. We've won the cup, the Magyar Cup, Cooper. I don't know if there's any other competitions in Hungary to win other than obviously the first division. So we might have already conquered Hungary within a couple of seasons, which is great to hear. It just means we've got a new target. So we have won this cup. We will be defending it hopefully next year. And fingers crossed, the first league, first division, we can take that as well. Look at those celebrating. Enjoy it, boys. Enjoy yourselves. You've smashed it this season. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Little cartwheel there from the keeper. Look at me there in the middle. I'm waving at like the 4 fans in attendance. They love it. Brilliant stuff. We absolutely dominated that game. Absolutely deserved that win. And more importantly, hopefully we'll get a notification to say that we're in Europe. So Debrecen celebrate double, absolutely. Honved, all these first division teams getting those wins before us. But it's great to see 2-0, easy win. 200,000 for winning that, which is good as well. That's quite a good amount of money. It says he's finally ended his goal drought that he had, which wasn't too bad. I wasn't really worried about that. Praised by Debrecen supporters. Absolutely. I know you'd love to see it. It's always good. Border happy. Good to see as well. Ferenzi obviously performed well. We've qualified for Europa 2. I don't know where we'll start in the Europa 2 leagues. It's obviously a new competition this year. So we'll have to see where we're at with that and how that'll work and what we might come back for that game, depending on kind of transfers and how that's all looking, and we'll see where we're at with things. Collective bonus payout, 180k payout, that's fine, that's no problem, we've got plenty of money. Fantastic win there, absolutely delighted with that. And Bodie is wanting a new contract, so we'll have to have a little chat with him and see what he wants. So let's right, so let's think about this. Is it a good idea? I think we do. I think we give him a bit of a... We'll say, yeah, on reflection, it seems fair we'll give you a bonus. We've got promoted. Let's offer you a contract and see what you want. So, yeah, important player, that's fine. It might be a case that you won't be, but we'll come to that hurdle when it comes to it. It's always nice to start a fight with a player. Let's see. So, what's your existing? Your existing, I'm not sure about giving you that much wages. 5k! You want? Do I do it? Because I don't want to make people annoyed. It's a big increase for a 30-year-old. If we reduce that to 1 year, didn't want it. It wasn't happy. He's going to be all annoyed now because we wouldn't do it. But it's the end of season review. We can take a look now at how the season came. We won the Hungarian Division 2 and we've also won the Magyar Kupa, which is a fantastic, fantastic year in my eyes. Let's take a look. So go through the transfers and see how happy they were with things. So Diwali, are you very happy? Board are pleased with the deal to sign Diwali, with the release clause as well. I think that's, I was happy with him. I think he came in, did exactly what he needed to do. Atsu, B, fantastic. He's fantastic, great player. Aren't many future fees, so of course, 2.2 million, bargain deal. 24 goals this season with 6 assists, absolutely smashed it. Vitalis, they're happy. Low wage, not much risk, 100k. I think he could come through in a few years, absolutely fine. Damazdi, Harris, all players that have actually already joined the club. Following that, Mauricio, of course you'll be happy with that. Alone without paying the wages is always good. 11 assists, 2 goals. He did very well. Sandri, they weren't happy. They're not happy with the £13 million I paid for him, but it's a long-term investment. They won't think about that. They'll just take it as it is. That's my only thing. Kozicki and Jujak obviously coming in as well, which is fine. Loans out. We didn't sell anyone, but Lakatos went out on loan. He didn't play much. Played 1 game, 4 pinches, not great. Tohiza did play a lot for Red Bull London though. 22 goals and 9 assists, which is fantastic. So it's good to see that he's got a bit of development there. The board are very pleased with the result. Did what we were expected to do, smashed the league, won it by 28 points. So look at that. Only losing 2 games all season. Very happy with that result. Only 3,000 capacity in the home attendance, but hopefully that will increase as we do better in leagues and cup competitions. Not important, but we won it. So of course they're happy. We're in Europe, which is always good. And then we've not entered Europa League 2 just yet. So that's good stuff. Biggest win was our 6-0 drubbing of DEAC. Atsu getting a hat-trick there with Zetsi getting 2 and Jujak 1. Good to know. A match to remember was Ajka, the 4-0 win. Jujak getting 2 again. Diwali getting 1 and Kinyik getting 1 as well. And then goal of the season. Okay, that was Benye's 22nd minute strike. I think I showed you that one, didn't I? Could we see that one more time? I don't know how we could do this. Maybe not. You don't need to see it because you saw it last time in the Magyar Kupa, the first round. So that's all good. Looking at Continental, our club reputation hasn't changed, which makes sense. That's fine. We're in the top division now, so that's no problem. Merchandise sales, we sold 831,000, which is a good amount of money to come in. 3,831 shirts sold, with Jujak being the big name, which makes sense. Big Hungarian footballer for the national team. And then a couple of sign-ins, so Atsu and Sandri both being named there as well. And then Frenzy, which is interesting. I didn't quite realise how big of a name he maybe was for the fans. And then Bodhi as well, which isn't too much of a surprise there. But Frenzy's obviously, in that last few games, he obviously very much lived up to what the fans enjoyed. But here's the final team best 11 for the season. In goal, Kozicki. Right back, Kuznier. Diwali and Poor in centre back. Korhut at left. Varga and Sandri sitting in deep in midfield, with the 3 behind Zetsi being Atsu, Mauricio and Jujak. absolutely phenomenal year. Assist-wise, Zizek got the most with Korhut behind. It just shows how much our fullbacks are inputting in the team with their assists rate. And then goals, 3 players hitting above 20 goals in the season. Phenomenal stuff. Fantastic. So, with that, we've got the accolades now. I didn't win any accolades, which is unfortunate. But Zizek got an average rating high. Pass completion ratio, 79, high for Sandri. Most assists, most of the man of the matches. Top goal scorer as well is actually there. Beignet is goal of the season, as we saw earlier. Signing of the season was Diwali, which is an interesting one. I wouldn't have really expected that. Kuznir got young player of the season, and fans player of the season obviously was Zizek, which isn't too much of a surprise. Oh wow, so Atsu got top goal scorer for the Hungarian second division, and Zizek got player of the year for the division, which is fantastic. I mean, again, probably expect it with the results and games we had throughout the season. Obviously, there's loads of record breakers. We can't really look too much into these because, one, the season was absolutely ridiculous, as well as we're a brand new team, so it's stuff that you expect. So, hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season award ceremony. So, as you can see, won 2 cup competitions. It was a superb season for Red Bulls as they claimed the title to back up their pre-season credentials. Yep, we were predicted to come top. We did it. Fantastic. So, with that, what have we got here? Have we got any more little bits of information? We've got something to accept. Yeah, let's accept. Play defensively solid. Counter-attacking. Not sure about that. Might have to discuss that with them. Plans for next season as well. Discuss that with them as well off camera, which is fine. End of season break for the boys, and there we have it. So that's the end of the season. We'll come back next time for another episode, as well as kind of the new season. We might be looking at the Europa Cup. Depends kind of where that is, and I'll let you know when we get to that episode. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it if you did stick around to watch the video. If you would like to like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. But like I say, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Stop looking at my spot.